Liam woke up in a shock, his heart pounding against his ribcage. The nightmare was fresh, the terror vivid in his mind. In the dream, a dark figure with eyes like burning coals had appeared at the foot of his bed. Its voice a rasping whisper, "I will not be satisfied until someone in your family is dead." It had felt so real. The room had been just as it was now, dimly lit by the moonlight seeping through the curtains. Liam's mother had always left them slightly open, a comforting gesture. But tonight, there was no comfort to be found. Liam glanced around the room, half expecting to see the demonic figure still lurking in the shadows. But there was nothing there. He pulled the covers up to his chin, trying to shake off the lingering sense of dread. He told himself it was just a dream, nothing more. Yet, deep down, he couldn't shake the feeling that it was something more sinister. The following day, the atmosphere in the house felt heavy. Liam's mother noticed his unease. "You look like you haven't slept at all. Are you okay, sweetheart?" she asked, her voice filled with concern. "Just a bad dream," Liam mumbled, trying to avoid her gaze. He didn't want to worry her with his wild imagination. She had enough on her plate already. That night, the dream returned, more vivid and terrifying than before. The demonic entity stood closer this time, its burning eyes fixed on him. "Time is running out," it hissed. "Choose someone, or I will." Liam woke up screaming, his cries echoing through the house. His mother rushed to his side, her face pale with worry. "It's okay, it was just a dream," she whispered, holding him close. But Liam knew it wasn't just a dream. The following days were a blur of fear and sleepless nights. The entity's visits became more frequent, its demands more urgent. The pressure was unbearable. Liam found himself constantly watching his family, trying to protect them from a threat they couldn't see. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the room, Liam made a decision. He couldn't let the demon take anyone. He wouldn't let it win. With a trembling hand, he picked up a piece of paper and started to write a note, tears blurring his vision. As he finished, he heard the familiar whisper behind him. "You made your choice, boy," the demon said, a cruel satisfaction in its voice. Liam turned to face it, his heart pounding. "Take me," he whispered, his voice barely audible. The demon smiled, a ghastly grin that chilled Liam to the bone. "So be it," it said, and with a final, piercing scream, everything went black. Liam's mother found him the next morning, his lifeless body slumped over his desk. The note clutched in his hand. "I love you all. I'm sorry." The house was silent, the weight of his sacrifice hanging heavy in the air. The demon was gone, but the cost had been unimaginable. Liam had saved his family, but at the price of his own life.